What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another Vampire Diaries reaction. This is going to be the 4th episode of the 4th season, which has been amazing so far, so I am looking forward to kicking it off. Let's go. Ooh. Who are these muscle-bound hunks? I want to go. I want to go. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, we're gonna learn about the fight.
So what is all this?
Some personal items. A snake from the vampire hunter's RV. May he rest in peace. I'm searching for a supernatural handbook. Definitely wasn't natural. Guy magically appears just as someone blows up the entire Founders Council.
He's also not dead, bud.
Gilbert, of all people in the world, seems to be able to see. Klaus mentioned something about him being one of the 5. Sound natural to you?
What's the 5?
That's what I'm hoping is in the first chapter of the handbook. Liz Forbes, my favorite sheriff. What? That's concerning. Keep me posted.
What, you're not gonna tell me?
Can't tell you. Private. We're in a fight.
I'm not in a fight. I'm over it. I've been over it.
Not still mad at me about Elena?
You let her feed on you. We're not in a fight.
Very well, then. They didn't find any remains at the
I
explosion
love
site.
their banter and their
So Connor's still out there.
Apparently so.
chemistry.
I have to take Elena to college.
I'm sorry, you have to do what exactly?
I'm teaching her how to feed. She needs to learn snatch, eat, erase, now more than ever. We're not in a fight.
I know it's crazy, but I almost killed Matt last night. Call it doppelganger curse or whatever, but I can't drink animal blood. Can only drink from the vein.
Damn.
Oh, slow. Almost got you.
Yeah, you did. Shit.
That's why we're not using the wood ones for hunter defense class.
What about Caroline?
She doesn't understand how hard it is, and you, well, I know what being around too much blood does to you. I can't put you through that.
So I guess that leaves Damon, huh?
Don't be jealous. You know I wish it could be you.
I wish it could be me.
We're crashing Bonnie's trip to Whitmore College. The professor that took over her Grams' classes, he invited her. You're the one who's getting me through this, no matter who teaches me how to feed.
Don't be discounting Damon
Just be careful, okay?
and
The
his
blood, the
contributions.
feed. It's easy to get caught up in it.
I will. I promise.
What's that?
The key to your new truck. It's
Oh.
parked outside, paid for, insured.
If that's your idea of an apology,
Take
you
it.
should probably give it to Elena.
Take the truck, bro. Shit. I would take the truck. The fuck? I would take that truck.
Last I
Matt.
heard, you were leaving town.
If you don't take your ass out
Well,
there
I
and get
was,
that truck.
But how can I when my sister, clearly so desperate for love and affection, is left here bribing the help?
Thought I was dead to you.
Things change, Rebekah. I've stumbled upon something I think might be of interest to you. But what if I told you the Brotherhood of the 5 still existed? You see? And like that, bygones.
There is no we. I don't care about the 5, and I don't care about you.
Lies.
As you wish.
That's your brother. You're always gonna love him. Maybe. I mean, I don't really care about my siblings, so I guess that's not true.
Are you sure that you're okay with this?
Oh, my
I could
girl
spell you out
Bonnie,
in
I
warm
love
blood.
you.
I would. Better you learn this now than at freshman orientation.
Oh, stop with the pity party. If I can go to college, you can go to college.
You went to college.
Plenty of
Probably
times.
went
I always had a thing for
13
sorority girls.
times.
You're disgusting.
I love him. Ooh.
When I say the word witch, what pops into your head? Halloween costume? Maybe an ex-girlfriend? Probably not Danielle Soso of
Is
Monjo,
that him?
Cameroon.
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Now, in reality,
Who is
witches
that?
appeared across every culture in history, responsible for everything that goes bump in the night. Ghosts, to vampires, to doppelgangers.
What is this guy, Wikipedia?
Ah.
Now, if you're a skeptic, you'd call that a coincidence. But if you're a true believer, you know what, there really is no such thing.
Oh.
What if I'm a ripper?
You're not a ripper. Pick someone and we'll find out. Stoner guys are no good to grab. You don't want the extra buzz. No, she is fun size. What you want is the little blonde, self-absorbed, easily flattered. You just have to separate her from the pack and make your move.
Am I interrupting you guys? Or is it maybe the other way around?
Sorry.
I was just saying how much I love witches.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. Probably talk about the readings.
Who is
that none of
this?
you-
Professor Snack Pack.
Looks like I'll have to beef up the hybrid security detail.
I was gonna take him. You went through such trouble. Truss him up in your red room of pain.
It's from the Inquisition. I thought it was a nice touch. He's mum about the council fire, and he's not saying anything about this greater evil we're all supposed to be shivering over. What brings you snooping?
I can't say it in front of him. Our friend here can't be compelled.
You're full of mysteries, aren't you? Shall we? So what's with the home invasion?
I should have figured you were up to something when you healed Elena from the werewolf poison without asking for anything in return. Who is this guy? What's the 5?
So many questions.
It's a good thing I have nothing to do today except get answers out of you.
You might actually be useful in persuading my sister to cooperate. The 5 was a group of highly skilled vampire hunters. My siblings and I followed the Normans as they conquered the South, feeding, turning people as we went.
These
long hair.
demons live among you, passing as human.
With the bloodshed came exposure.
So witness with your own eyes.
He's putting on quite the show.
Here's nothing. I could eat him for sport.
Still, you should heed the warning. You have not been discreet.
Elijah with the long
Stories
hair.
of the
I can
original
get with that.
vampires are spreading.
But if you're worried about discretion, perhaps you should wrangle our sister.
So these hunters have been around for 900 years.
Though our friend in the other room is the first I've seen since then.
And Rebekah had a thing with one of them?
Oh, she didn't just have a thing. She fell in love with him. He told her all his secrets. I will gladly share with you.
Rebekah.
Provided you do one thing for me. Get Rebekah over here. She's being stubborn. I need to make peace with her. I want her to give me some very important information about the hunter.
And what's in it for me?
Just get her here and I'll tell you. And Stefan, trust me when I say this. That hunter in there holds the answer to all your prayers.
What? Ow. Ow.
Hey, April. Can I get you some more water?
I'm with my friends.
Sorry, family drama.
No.
You two are friends?
Is it so hard to believe I would have one?
Yes.
It is. And I'm keeping the truck.
Hey,
Yes,
off
Matt.
limits.
Keep that
I
fucking
have
truck.
tips.
Keep it.
You won't remember any of this.
Uh,
Klaus wants me to fake peace with you, so he'll talk about the 5.
Don't help him, he'll just betray you. It's what he does.
Help me instead.
You hate me more than he does.
Because I want to figure out what he's up to. And plus, I can give you the one thing that he won't. A clean slate. I'm not saying that I'm willing to forgive you for what you did to Elena, but I'm willing to set it aside and start over.
Why would you do that?
Because you're obviously not leaving town.
Well,
and I'm
no,
just
she's
looking for a
just
way we
sitting
can all
there.
get along. Plus, you can't be too happy wandering around school with no friends. So maybe I can talk to him about
Why you
that
got him
clean
a new
slate,
truck?
too.
She's young and healthy. She'll heal up like a charm. Just keep your eye on the ball. I'll just go. Just like we practice. That's all you have to do.
Hey, you're in my anthro class, right? I totally spaced and forgot to get the reading list.
Sure. Let me check.
This isn't gonna hurt. Please don't scream.
Oh.
Who's that?
It's my little sister.
Get out of here. Go back to
Everybody has a
class.
family member, Elena. What the fuck?
What the hell are you doing?
I saw the picture and
Everybody is someone's uncle or father. Why do you care?
I care because I'm still me. I still have the same feelings, Damon. Sorry if that spoils your master plan to turn me into a super vampire.
Elena's educating me on the importance of feelings.
Did you talk to the professor?
He found some stuff with my grams in his office, and he's gonna dig it up for me. Oh,
Oh, nice. They answered all of our problems.
Murder
A frat
house.
party, which is why
Yes.
you'll be eating very well.
Yes. I
what should we go
love
as?
douche
Victims or
central.
killers?
You feeling all right, man? Are the shackles too tight? Welcome home, sister.
Is this a trick? How do you know he's one of the 5? Where's this bloody tattoo?
Oh, the tattoos aren't visible like they were on the last. Let's eat.
Oh, so do the 5 change?
I could kiss the council for burning up all the vervain in town. They made my life so much easier. Rebekah, love, eat your veggies.
I'm not eating till you apologize. You broke my neck.
I can't make any more hybrids.
Because you took me for granted.
Facts.
Oh, fine. I'm sorry. I often forget how delicate you are. Forgive me?
I'll take it under consideration.
Okay, good. Now, why don't you tell me about Rebekah's hunter?
Alexander. He was looking for creatures of the night.
He looks very familiar.
Unaccustomed to such luxury. That's the least we could do to repay you for opening our eyes to the truth. We're curious to hear more about your order, your crusade.
We are but 5 men, bound by fire and the last breath of a dying witch to a single cause, the destruction of all vampires.
And how do you hope to achieve this?
We have the ultimate weapon, which no vampire can survive.
That's what this is about. A weapon.
Not just any weapon.
How is a weapon the answer to all my prayers? Why don't we just skip with the theatrics?
So every
and
vampire can be
get
killed
to
by
the
this
point?
weapon other
Not
than
yet.
the original, because
To
they can
find
only
this
be
weapon,
killed
we
by
need to
that.
solve
Oh,
the puzzle, which seems to have disappeared.
Tattoo. What is it?
a map.
Oh.
Leading us to its treasure. When you tell the hybrid to bring him in, love, he mentioned there was only one other person that can see them.
Jer Bear.
Lucky for us, young Jeremy here is a bit of an artist.
I'm not helping you with anything.
Oh, I'm afraid you are.
Jer Bear. Oh, look how hot they all look.
I'm Jack, and these are the two lovely ladies I just rippered.
Bloody Mary's free until midnight.
I just rippered.
Well, oh look, it's Professor Creepy.
His name is Professor Shane, and he's not creepy.
Professor is at a frat party.
Inebriated sleazeballs all covered in blood.
No.
Pick one.
I call bullshit. He roofied her?
I think I found one.
Roofie guy? Nice choice.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Drink?
Sure.
Did you take her? You should have took her roofie cup away so that she didn't drink the roofie. Just because he's not gonna get
Party, right?
Yeah.
take advantage of her doesn't mean someone else isn't now.
You're not gonna make a sound.
Now remember, the idea is not to kill him. Elena, step away from the ledge. Elena.
Ooh. And nobody's gonna think she looks crazy with blood on her face because she's at a murder house party.
And forget about this.
Nice touch. How do you feel?
I feel good. I want more.
Ooh. Now she wants to go on a blood bender.
You set me up at the hospital, led me into a trap. Why?
You just been killing people left and right,
people
stabbing people and shooting people with arrows and shooting them, dumb head.
That vampire just threatened to kill you. I don't understand how you can see the tattoo if you're a sympathizer.
A couple days ago, you seemed to have all the answers, and now you know Jack. Where did this tattoo come from? Why am I the only one who can see it?
Years ago, I met someone with the mark. Claimed he had this intense desire to kill vampires, like it was ingrained in his DNA. Told me the same thing I told you. If I could see the mark, I was a potential.
Who was he?
Just a guy I served in Iraq with. I lost track of him, and then one day, tattoo just showed up on me. Started on my hand. The more vampires I killed, the more it spread, like it was trying to tell me something. I just don't know what.
Just tell me more about this tattoo.
My sister's suitor was unwilling to tell us anything.
How do you read these symbols?
The map took my brothers and I years to translate. The sword is the key to reading it. Have you considered my offer? To come with me when I leave to follow the map?
I have. And I would like that very much.
Ooh.
What is that?
Well, that is a very special weapon for a very special kind of vampire. When my brotherhood has achieved its destiny, those monsters will cease to exist. Until then, we have the daggers.
Do you really believe they are all so evil they must be put down?
Let us do this.
Okay.
And this.
I'm cool with that.
And this.
She's about to bite him.
And this.
My sister's boyfriend threw a slumber party that night. He and his brothers put us all down in our sleep. Elijah, Cole, Finn, and me.
How was I supposed to know?
I thought the daggers didn't work on you because of your werewolf side.
They don't.
What happened?
Ask him.
Oh, shit.
I cannot answer because I have ripped out his tongue.
I had no idea.
But you should have. Your only family was nearly wiped out. What did he promise you?
Nothing.
Yeah, till mom came back later.
Nothing.
He would not have made a move unless he knew you were vulnerable. What did he promise you? What did he promise you? Tell me, Rebekah! Go ahead, Rebekah, tell him. Tell him what the hunter told you the tattoo leads to.
He's such a little punk sometimes. Go ahead, Rebekah, tell him.
A cure. He said there was a cure.
There is no cure for vampirism.
Then why would you
have searched for it, found it?
Because when the hunters drew their final breath, the marks disappeared from their body. The map was gone.
Don't you think they kind of
years, there was not a whisper of another hunter until our friend in there showed up.
Well, now we have the map.
Being a
What do we do
vampire,
next?
like, if it happened to me, I'd probably just enjoy it and embrace it. Why would I want to cure it?
Secret to the first boy who calls you pretty.
I mean, I feel like if you could live forever, you would, right?
To any man who shows her a hint of affection
And talk people into anything? Yeah, I need you to give me this $200,000 house. Actually, I need you to give me this $500,000 house. Oh, okay, thanks.
I fared better than Finn.
Hey, I need you to give me this Toyota 4Runner. Oh, okay, thanks.
He's more interesting lying in a box.
Talk anybody into anything, shit.
You want the cure for Elena, so you can go back to mass producing your hybrids, because you knew he'd help you even though he hates your guts. Or you can shove your cure.
Ooh, ooh. She said no cure for you. It makes sense, though.
What do you need me to find out?
The map is useless without the tool to decipher it.
The sword.
She knows where it is, and you're gonna get her to tell you. You have a chance to save Elena from the very thing that's going to destroy her. You can call it a deal with the devil if you like, but you know you won't walk away from it.
I put your grandmother's stuff around here somewhere. Did you know she liked Cujo?
This is amazing. It's all stuff you picked up on your travels?
He looks kind of
this thing
familiar
is like
too.
A one-man traveling occult exhibit to small towns. Do you practice?
None of your business.
Like she did.
That's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Just don't tell anyone.
No, I don't practice. Not anymore. I lost control of myself and there were consequences.
You know, witches love their consequences, don't they? You know, there are other ways to practice magic, if you're interested.
Are you?
No, I'm just a guy with a very open mind who's seen a lot of things. And I'm willing to pass some of them along.
Don't scream. This isn't gonna hurt.
Ooh. Elena's kind of hot as a vampire, and so is Catherine. So it makes sense. Why are you both so hot? Hot, 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 hot.
Oh my god. I just gotta get out of here.
Nice lines. Now if you could just hurry it up a little bit.
You always do his shit. Actually, you can't because you can't see it, so shut the fuck up. Don't rush him.
What is this?
It's a tattoo.
I've seen the tattoo, you punk. There's more to it.
That's all of it. He said every time he kills a vampire, it spreads.
Nate! Tell the girl to take Jeremy home.
Oh, you strong.
Looks like you got too much leash.
Might as well stop the racket.
Bit his ear, bro.
You're lucky I can't kill you. Freak.
You smart little nugget.
Who am I? Why am I acting like this?
That's so
Damon makes everything he wants sound like a good idea.
annoying.
I should be here with Stefan. I shouldn't be here with him. I should be going through all of this with Stefan.
Guessing we should hit the road.
You were supposed to help her.
She's not out of control. She was having fun.
She's acting like a different person.
She is a different person. We're a predatory species. We enjoy the hunt and the kill. We switch off our humanity and we revel in it.
Is that what you want? Her to be like you?
She already is like me. And you know what makes me able to drink my fill and leave someone breathing and not rip their head off? I can make it fun.
That's true. I do see where he's coming from. Y'all are always pouring a drink. I swear to God, if somebody kept count of the amount of whiskey drinks that have been poured in the show.
Makes me so angry.
No one deserves to be treated that way.
I wanted it back then. The cure. I was willing to leave behind my family for it. Would you take it if you had the chance? Or is it just for Elena?
Part of me wishes that she and I can have an eternity together. But Damon's right. There's not a single vampire who hasn't killed a human. Elena will kill. And then there will be the pain, the guilt.
The humanity switch.
But Elena, she's driven by love, by compassion. If she turns off her humanity, I don't think we'll ever get her back.
Well, not with
So
that
I'd do
attitude.
anything to save her.
Maybe she doesn't want the cure.
I envy the love you have. I really did believe Alex when he said he loved me. He promised we'd be married. We even picked out a church. San Vittore and Brieno. I know you want my help, Stefan. But I just can't do anything that lets my brother get what he wants.
I never did answer your question. If it meant that I got to be with her, have children, grow old with her, if it meant that we'd die together, be buried together, then yes, I'd take the cure.
I buried him. Even after everything, I laid him to rest in the place where we were to be married.
And that's where the sword is.
Kind of hopeless fool does that. But that's what you wanted to know, isn't it? Because I buried him with his sword.
I'm sorry, little sister, but you're right. You really are a hopeless fool.
Sorry, Rebekah.
Go right ahead. Laugh at the girl who loved too easily. But I would
feel
rather flick my
kind of
life to
bad
your
for
stick.
her.
Do it. Look me in the eye and do it, you coward.
He's crying.
Do it!
I have a plane waiting. I'll get the sword. My hybrids will keep an eye on Connor, but Rebekah somewhere no one will find her, and make sure Jeremy forgets everything he heard.
That's messed up.
Take care of it.
No one must know about the cure. Not Damon, not Elena. Nobody. If this gets out, it could mean all our deaths. So if you tell anyone, I'll erase each and every memory from all of you.
I won't say anything.
It's just you and me in this, Stefan.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Stronger than family.
Well then, good night.
Damon, I'm sorry. Things got a little heated at the party, and I shouldn't have let that happen. It's just that I feel like
What do you feel, Elena?
when you tell me what a vampire should be, deep down, I believe you. I think that you're right, and I hate that feeling because I don't want to be.
You don't want to be like me.
Hey,
Hey,
what are you doing here?
just hanging out with Jeremy. We had a couple things to talk about.
Any news on the hunter?
No.
Well, then today was a bust. She's all yours.
No.
So, what happened?
I learned how to feed without hurting someone. It was awful.
Without hurting them? I think they're still
You were
hurt.
right.
I don't think they're dead.
It'll get easier.
But I don't want it to get easier. I can't live like this. Stefan, I'm feeling things that I don't want to feel. And I'm becoming someone that I don't want to be. I don't think I'm going to survive this.
Yes, you
I waited
will.
all this time
No.
for her to become a vampire and they about to cure her from it.
You just have to hold on.
Yeah, I got it. I'll keep him fat and happy. You should send 2 more for protection. Make that 3.
About to rip his head off. Well, damn. Oh.
Shouldn't you be in Mystic Falls killing vampires?
Why the hell did you send me there?
Shut up. Hot professor's in on it. Damn it. Can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody these days. There's always a twist. There's always a turn. There's always someone throwing a wrench. I love this show. I can't wait to see what happened. This episode was fire. This is probably my favorite episode of this season so far. I love it. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, of my reaction, of all the things. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.